Shaman Jeff here at the Village Mystic, wishing you a wonderful week. It's been a little while since we've been on. Sitting here with these beautiful amethysts, that protector necklace that was made for me in Ecuador, the ancient crystal skulls, the anomaly stones, 17,000 years old, and we've been kind of in and out for the last couple of weeks because we had the big wholesale show in which I had a lot of shipments come in right before the show. So now this weekend we are going to have some sales and going back to full force.
And last weekend we had the wedding.
And last weekend we had our daughter's wedding. Congratulations to Abby and Devin Levine. We appreciate you, and it was a lot of fun. We had a great weekend, as we always do. And we've got a lot of new stuff. We've got a lot of watermelon tourmaline, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of it. We've got some beautiful hemimorphites, large pieces, beautiful rutilated quartz. And we had barrels come in of the Caribbean calcite, a new find out of Pakistan. Beautiful material, nice calming energies. And tonight I'm shaking it up for you. Instead of 3 piles, I have put out 4 piles. So now it's become more difficult to make your decision by 25%. And the 4 stones that I have put on the 4 piles. The first one is a very beautiful Herkimer diamond out of Herkimer, New York, the Ace of Diamonds mine. And we do have a lot of this in stock, so we did bring in a bunch of that also. And so the Herkimer diamond on top of pile number 1. Take your breath, relax, and just see what stone you are drawn to tonight. See what's calling you, what is pulling you. Second piece, very rare. This is called Aphrodite. Aphrodite is very difficult to get, and that is on top of pile number 2. And of course, I always say the crystal picks you. You don't really pick the crystal. A lot of times you can go in with something in mind, and if you take a few minutes to walk around the store, which we have like 5 different rooms full of stuff. We have 4 outside tents that are 20 foot each set up with material in it. Plus we have the gem mine, which we're very busy today with the gem mine. A lot of fun for the kids and adults also. Now I'm going to go to pile number 3, and we have a nice little piece of Libyan desert glass. Very high energy piece. And last but not least, another very rare stone, near and dear to me. This is out of my personal collection. It is not for sale, and we don't have more of it. It is a neon pink tourmaline. Very translucent, very high grade. What do you find calling you tonight? Which stone is pulling you towards it? Make your yeses yes, your no's no, your decisions, and they will call you. You just got to open up. If you pick the Herkimer diamond, this is a beautiful piece, multi-chambered. It's got a couple actual different diamonds in it, and the typical diamond shape. If you pick that stone, you were drawn to it because underneath it, I have the card of the Dream Walker. The dream walker is the ability to make things happen during your dream state. The feeling of not actually being asleep, but being awake and asleep at the same time. However, there's always a warning in that, in the fact that what you're dreaming may not be real at all. And so when the dream walker comes to you as the card, the real challenge is to wake up and face what's real. And what's real is right here in this moment. It's not outside of this moment. You can't live your life in your dreams. And if you want to be creative on the physical plane, it may start with the dreams, but you still got to do what it takes necessary to create in real life. Otherwise, you're just living in your dreams and you've wasted your life. We're here for a reason. We're here to learn, and that takes effort. And of course, the Herkimer diamond with the multi-chambers teaches us that there are many facets to life. But the one that's real is the one that's right there. It's right in that center. And so becoming centered, becoming grounded at the same time, which the Herkimers have a high carbon content. It's typical to them. And they do help keep you grounded a little bit. We do have some Herkimer, maybe in hydro.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them.
We've got a couple of them.
Oh, we've got some in
So
jewelry,
if
too.
you're somebody that wants to have something very rare, the anhydro is hard to get, so we do have some available. If you chose the Aphrodite, which I haven't told you anything about, underneath it we have the frog. And the frog, of course, lives a dual life. It's in the water and it's also on land. And jumping in and out of the water all the time, it creates a cleansing effect. It's washing away the debris. And the Aphrodite is one of the strongest stones they've ever found as far as getting rid of the debris in your life. It will actually return spells back to the sender. And the mica that's in it and the protective energies with the black tourmaline are very cleansing. And so I always sleep with a piece right beside my bed. The energy from it I really like. We do not have the Aphrodite, it's too rare. But we do have the black tourmaline with the mica, which is also going to be very protective. If you were drawn to the Libyan desert glass, beautiful stone, very high energy. The challenge is moving forward in life and staying in balance at the same time. The only way you can really stay in balance and move forward at the same time is to be here now. So many times we do so much in our head that we can get caught up in our head. We can let our ego come in and become a legend in our own mind. And so you want to be right here, right now. You want to be present. And the Libyan desert glass is actually the stone that the scarab was carved out of in King Tut's sarcophagus. The amulet that he was wearing around his neck had a scarab carved out of Libyan desert glass that was the main piece in it. And the scarab, of course, represents emergence, and you can only emerge if you're present. And so you're emerging into that movement in your life that you're creating and using the energy of the Libyan desert glass wisely. The pink tourmaline, neon pink, very rare. And underneath it, I have the crystal deck, which in this case, the crystal drawn to it is the sodalite, and it represents journey. And the reason I picked the neon tourmaline is because it's a powerful heart cleanser. It balances the heart energy, balances love, and love is one of the strongest energies that there is. You know, people talk about love and the opposite, which most people would equate to hate, but it's not. The opposite of love is fear. And when your love is strong enough, there is no fear. And so you have no fear at all. And that is the way we journey. And to have the card of the journey is almost the shamanic card, because every day, every moment is a new beginning. And in a shamanic practice, we don't hold on to yesterday. We don't hold on to things that happened before other than as a tool for learning. We let it go. And we step into that new adventure every moment of our life. There is an old Chinese proverb that says, morning comes, night soon follows. The morning glory goes on blooming, its own short life complete. And so it's a very self-contained energy that we don't get caught up in the frills and don't get caught up in the ego and don't get caught. Most of the best shamans that I am aware of are very humble people. And so it's that humbleness that's being present now, and it's that love that exudes from them, or from myself. And so we approach our journey not through the eyes of fear, but through the eyes of love, and recognizing that change is not challenge. Change is opportunity. And when you're walking on that shamanic path, you bless your blessings. And so you know that every moment a new blessing is unfolding, and live with the eyes of the innocence of that pure heart of the child. And of course, at any point in time, you could have been sending in a question.
I do not see any questions.
Well, we have overeducated our audience. So we thank you all, and don't forget we're having a great big sale this weekend. We're going to try to get a lot of our new stuff out, so you'll be able to view the new stuff and be the first ones to see it.
And we're back on track with meditation tomorrow night at 7.
Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock will be our meditation. Don and I send you a lot of love. We appreciate you out there. Create a beautiful week for yourself, and hopefully you'll tune in tomorrow, or we'll see your smiling face also this weekend. This is Shaman Jeff, frog hopping at you.
Oh, hang on. Kara asked, can you tell me what card that was? I'm not sure what card you're talking about, Kara. The stones. Can you go over just the stones again? The Herkimer.
The frog quit hopping. He's pausing for breath. We had the Herkimer diamond. We had the Aphrosite. We had the Libyan desert glass. And the neon pink tourmaline.
Perfect.
Thank you for your question. We always appreciate it. Make sure you like us, subscribe. Sharing with your friends is caring, so we appreciate it. And the frog says, hop and bye. I am out.